क्लास स्टार्ट कर दिया। Good evening, Sujata. Can you send the link in the group? But I'm also sending the link. Okay. Because of other examinations, we didn't got classes. Now, regularly, please kindly try to be present in the class. Yeah, I sent the link in the group. Ita. So we'll start the class, please. Circle part we have finished. Now parabola sections. We discussed about the directrix, the focus, the eccentricity. All that sections we have discussed. We had a discussion about the different part. Okay. So need to understand some sections. Now look at it. We'll start the part. We'll write about parabola. Get ready for it. For parabola sections, what and all things we need to do, just check this one out. So the first important point is कि whenever we are drawing a parabola, we will be connecting the parabola with the vertex point. The vertex point will be considered here. This will be considered as 0, comma 0. This will become the directrix line. So directrix line will be exactly how much distance is focus distance. Like it is a comma 0. So this distance will become, once you will be talking about this part, this distance will become a. So this distance will also become a. Understood? So this distance will also become a. You should add it there in the group. So this part will become x will be equal to minus a. Understood? So the directrix equation will just become minus of a. So this section will become x equal to minus a. So directrix is a permanent line or a fixed line. Z dash, so directrix, and this is focus. So focus and directrix plays a very crucial role in parabola, and this point is considered as PX point. So last class, if you will see the content, you will be coming to know that in the parabola, all the important one box I have made, in that I have discussed every factors. In that part, I have discussed all the important sections in parabola, and in that I have discussed how the things are exactly going to be parabola. Okay. Now, like for a parabola, what and all situations are there? Do you want me to explain it one more time? Do you want me to explain that parabola content one more time, beta, or shall I go proceed with the questions? Whatever you will say, I will do. Payoja, vanakkam, Payoja. So I'm going to, in the parabola part, this will be at the origin, this will be acting as a vertex, okay? And this will be directrix part, this is the arbitrary point pxy, and this is considered as focus. This is considered as focus. I can't. बैठो तुम जल्दी लेके आओ Okay, which proceed with questions? Yeah, one by one I will be explaining the part also and I will be discussing the questions also. So let's talk this one bit up. We'll start this part. Let's check this one out. So here we will be understanding these sections. Now look here. So if somebody will be asking you about this, what you call parabola sections, one by one we'll do it. So question part we will do, but one box I am going to make where I will be explaining the entire section. So usually parabola it will be symmetrical. You can see that if you will flip it inside, it will go like half. So it will be symmetric. This line which is drawn from this part to this part, this will be called as latus rectum. It is double ordinate. Like chord you are drawing for a circle now. The chord, the biggest chord of the circle will be considered as diameter. So the chord which is crossing the curve, this the line which is touching the curve and crossing the focus will be called as latus rectum. Latus rectum, and half of latus rectum is considered as 2a, and this part of latus rectum is considered as 2a. So total length of latus rectum LL dash will be equal to 4a. The total length of latus rectum will be considered as 4a. This is one of the basics. Okay. Now we will solve some questions of parabola. Let's talk. I will explain every point. So Divya, good evening, beta. So when I will be starting solving the questions, I will explain all the important factors. But what you call according to the questions only. So application section NCRT questions where they have exactly discussed one or two factors they have discussed. I need to see the NCRT. They have written very less in parabola section. Application parts is there in parabola. So beta, we will be talking about the parabola. Like if somebody will ask you, I'm just making the box one more time so that you can understand. So there are definitely four different type of parabolas are there. So one parabola will be when this time the equation will become y square is equal to 4ax. Understood? The equation of the parabola, this point will be vertex point, this will be focus. So focus point will be what? This is the equation of the parabola. Again, if the parabola mouth will be opposite and it is passing like this, directrix will come here. I told you know that the directrix equation, this length and this length will become equal. So that will become the most important point. So here you need to understand this part will become, the focus will become minus a comma 0. So this equation of directrix here, it will become x equal to minus a, and equation of directrix here will become x is equal to a. And here beta, when you are writing the equation, it will become y square is equal to minus 4ax. Understood? Nishi, understood? Y square is equal to minus 4ax. Now with the directrix mouth, if the parabola mouth is exactly up and vertex point is 0, 0. So here most of the vertex what you are drawing, the mouth is exactly here. So this part will become y is equal to minus a. So here for this equation of the parabola with x square is equal to 4ay. So here this part is exactly coming as focus. So this part focus will become 0 comma a. The last part of the parabola what we are drawing is, the last part of the parabola what we are drawing is the fourth part of parabola, and that section will be exactly, the mouth will be exactly down. So Nishi, look here, this parabola will be when y will be equal to a and the focus will be considered as 0 comma minus a. See, in vertex, the vertex of all that will become the vertex point. So the vertex point here, so vertex of all the parabolas will become 0. Equation I hope you have understood here, it will become x square is equal to minus 4ay. So parabola mouth will be down, it will be considered as negative. So whenever parabola mouth will be down, it will be considered as negative. So here vertex will be considered as 0 comma 0. So all that parabola vertex is exactly 0 comma 0. All the parabola's vertex is coming as 0 comma 0. This is one basic rule. Till here, is it okay for everyone? I'm just explaining the basic sections of parabola so that you can be able to do. Now focus. For focus, if somebody will ask it up, so focus of this parabola here, it is here. So it is a comma 0. So focus for this first parabola y square is equal to 4 comma 0 is a comma 0. Here focus will be minus a comma 0. Here focus will be 0 comma a, and here focus will be 0 comma minus a. Understood? So this is first, this is second, and this is third, and the fourth one. So if fourth one somebody will ask you that what is the equation of directrix? I told you now, okay, the parabola part, how much is this length? You remember one thing. This is parabola. So how much is this distance? Means from the vertex to the focus, if the distance is a comma 0, then directrix distance here will be equal. Means this distance will be equal to this distance. If it is 4 centimeter, then this one will also become 4 centimeter. So this part will become beta minus a comma 0. So distance wise, the distance between the directrix and the focus is 2 times of a. You remember this one. The distance between the directrix and the focus is 2 times of A. So what is the equation of directrix here? Here equation of directrix is, directrix equation will be what? Here directrix equation is x equal to minus A. Here directrix equation is x equal to A. Here directrix equation is y is equal to minus A. Directrix equation is y is equal to A. Nishika understood? So directrix will become just opposite beta. देखिए ये x is equal to minus a है, इधर है a तो इधर क्या हो जाएगा minus a. So here it is a, then this part will become, see here it is minus a, then this part will become a. Whenever you will change shift the origin, it will be exactly, so vertex will be always at the origin for parabola. Vertex shift is out of your syllabus, so when you are doing vertex shift, that time you will be writing differently. I hope you might have understood this one. So now beta, equation of axis. Equation of axis means when the parabola will be resting on x-axis, then equation of axis is what? Equation of axis. So when the parabola is resting on x-axis, y part will become equal to 0 because there is no work for y. So here equation of axis, y is equal to 0. Equation of axis, here x will be equal to 0. Equation of axis, x will be equal to 0. So with section, समझ में आ रहा है? Equation of axis means कि here x-axis is exactly taking the parabola. Understood? So y part will become 0. Understood? So here x-axis is taking the parabola. So y part will become 0. So here, look here. This is exactly y-axis is taking the parabola. So x part will become 0. So this is one of the most important thing you must remember. So equation is a very simple thing. X is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. So equation of axis is playing a very important section here. So equation of axis is there. Then latest rectum. I told you now that is the length of the latest rectum. I derived in the previous video. If you will see, I have derived it how the latest rectum exactly coming as 4a. So latest rectum passes through the focus. So length of latest rectum is 4a. For all the situation, length of latest rectum will always be 4a. Length of latest rectum will be how much better? In all the different situations, length of latest rectum will always be 4a. What is the length of latest rectum? 4a. Got it? So now last focus equation, focal distance. What is the meaning of focal distance? If somebody will ask you, what is the meaning of focal distance? Focal distance means when you are writing, when you are drawing an equation, look here nicely. This part is directrix and this is x equal to minus a. This part is focus section is coming s is equal to a comma 0 and this section is pxy. So distance between the focus and this part will be considered as focal distance. So focal distance will be x minus a. So we will find the distance between ps. This is called as focal distance. From the arbitrary point, see the point which will be moving on the curve will be considered as arbitrary point. Understood? And this arbitrary point plays a very important role beta. So the point which moves in the curve will be considered as what? Arbitrary point. It will be considered as what? Arbitrary point. So here arbitrary point is playing a vital role. So here distance ps. So what will be the distance ps? Focal distance. So it will be considered as x minus a whole square plus y square. For this situation, what is the equation of the parabola? The equation of the parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Okay. So when the parabola mount will be this side, it will be y square minus 4ax. When this side, it will become y square plus 4ax. When this side, it will become minus. Okay. So now you will open this part means it will become x square plus a square minus 2ax plus y square. Now beta, instead of y square, you are going to write 4ax. Okay, so x square plus a square minus 2ax plus 4ax. So instead of y square, so now it is coming as a plus x whole square. So the focal distance for this point will become a plus x. So their focal distance is coming as a plus x. This is focal distance FD. Focal distance a plus x. Here it will become a minus x. But when the parabola mount will be up, it will become a plus y. And when the parabola mount will be down, it will become a minus y. Any questions are there to ask, beta? Okay, till here everything understood? Okay, so shall we start the questions? Okay. So now we are going to start some of the questions. See, like if they will be asking, so based on the questions, what they are asking. Now look here, we will be solving some of the questions where they will be asking some questions with what type of questions they are actually asking. So let's see this one out. So all focal distance, I think this you have understood. You need to note down this one. Already in previous part I have discussed. So one more time for your understanding, I have solved. Question is y square is equal to 16x. Find focus, directrix, vertex, latest rectum, focal distance. So for this type questions, they will be asking, come on, start doing it. And second part is, if they will be asking you this, like x square is equal to minus 10y. So now what and all answers will be there, you need to solve and tell. My health was not good. So now we will solve this question. Let's check this one out. So y square is equal to 16x and x square is equal to 10y. Then how to start answering the question? How to solve this question? Because first we will see first question, y square is equal to 16x. So what you are going to write? It will become y square is equal to 4 into 4 into x. So definitely it will become what? A is coming as 4. So once A is coming as 4 means back to back we will start answering the question. The first part is coming as directrix. See, it is exactly the parabola is looking like this. Here the focus point is coming as 4 comma 0. So the directrix equation will be here. So x will be equal to minus 4. Then once you are drawing absolutely correct. So directrix will be exactly coming as x will be equal to minus 4. This is one part, this is second part. Now what is the third part beta? Third part is vertex. So vertex will always be at the origin, there is no shift of vertex. So here vertex is coming as 0 comma 0. Then next part is latest rectum. Latest rectum is equal to 4a. So already a is 4, so 4 into 4 will become 16. Now focal distance is coming as D part, focal distance when somebody will ask you, so focal distance will come A plus x here. For this section A plus x, so it will become 4 plus x. So all the content will be exactly done. So here you see y square is equal to 16x. All the answers we have done one by one. Yeah, focal distance will become, yes, 16 are absolutely correct, Sujata. So last part is focal distance. Focal distance is coming as 4 plus 6. So when you will be solving focal distance is coming as 4 plus 6. So focal distance is coming as 4 plus 6. I hope you might have understood this one. I hope you have done. So now second question, beta. Can we go for the second question, please? Second question, when you will be solving x square is equal to minus 10y. So it is coming as x square minus, we need 4. Okay. So what we will do, we will keep minus as it is. We will multiply here 4 and we will keep 10 as it is and we will divide it by 4. So now it will become y. So a will become this one. So a is now, it is coming as 10 by 4. Done. So a is now coming as 10 by 4. So once a is coming as 10 by 4, now let's solve. Huh? So it will cancel, it will become 5 by 2. So now one by one we will start answering the question. First part is equation of directrix. So since it is minus, so better we will draw now. So drawing will release our content. So here it is coming as this part and this is exactly the directrix equation. So directrix line is coming as y is equal to 5 by 2. So directrix line is there. So first what they are asking is vertex and first they are asking focus. So what is the focus here? Focus here will be 0 comma minus 5 by 2. So focus is 0 comma minus 5 by 2. First. Second is directrix. So directrix will become x will be equal to 5 by 2. Third is vertex. Vertex is at origin, so 0 comma 0. Fourth part is latest vector. So latest vector is equal to 4 into 5 by 2. It is coming as 10. Latest vector is considered as 10. Now with a focal length. So focal distance will be exactly a minus 1. So what is a? 5 by 2 minus 1. Done. When you will be solving the question back to back, you are getting the answers. Now check this one out. Wait, I will come. This is the answer, beta. Go for it. Next question, shall we start? So like this type of questions they are asking. If they will say that find the parabola if distance between directrix and focus is 5 units, okay, and the equation is y equal to 0. Equation of axis is y equal to 0. So when equation of axis is given y is equal to 0, then what can be the equation of parabola? Also find a and understood. Also find a means that also find, because equation is written na, so focus. Also find focus and latest vector. This is the question. Okay, so this is exactly a dual type of question where you need to answer it very systematically. So when somebody will be asking you how we are exactly going to solve it, first part is you will be drawing this one. Now they have told distance between the directrix and the focus. So total distance between the directrix and focus is taken as 5 units. But we know that this is midpoint. So this will become 2.5 and this one will become 2.5. The equation is y-axis, so x part will become 0. So this part 1 times c. Here both possibilities are there. Either the parabola equation will be like this or the parabola equation will be like this, because the directrix can be positive also and negative also. They did not put anything about it. So if this can be x is equal to minus 2.5, and here also x can be equal to 2.5. So the vertex equation is coming 0, comma 0. So here it is coming, so this part will come to 2.5, 2.5 comma 0. So what will be the equation beta? Equation will become y square is equal to 4 into 2.5 into x, correct? Or here it will be y square is equal to minus 4 into 2.5 into x. Understood? So here a is coming as 2.5. A is coming because this total distance is 5. Then half of this will be exactly distance between the parabola. Equation is y is equal to 0. We will not shift the parabola here and there. Okay? So here it will y square is equal to a value is 2.5. A value is 2.5. You can solve it. So latest rectum will come 4 into a. That is 2.5. So 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. Understood. So here also latest rectum remains the same. Latest rectum will not change in both the situation. Only equation will change and focus will change. Here focus will become 2.5 comma 0, and here focus will become 0, 2.5 minus. Okay, note down please. So focus will be playing a vital role. So focus will be exactly coming as 0.02 to 2.5 comma 0 and this part. So please remember this one. I hope you might have understood till here. Hmm? Once you have done till here, one question you have understood. Sujata, did you understood? Payoja understood? Divya understood? Everyone understood? Kishore understood how to solve these type questions better? This is just a simple calculation questions. So with the help of this, you have PT3 exams. Okay, chapters you need to inform so that I can go a little fast. You need to say me the chapters so that I can go a little fast with that. I'm ready to keep classes. That time also students were not joining virtually. Yesterday also I kept class. Nobody joined. What should I do, you say? Chapter 10, 11, 12. That is conic section is there? Okay. Now we'll go for the next one. Now the next question is application based question. So like this chapter questions we will be able to solve. Now we will be solving application based questions. That is one of the major part and from there questions are coming. So application based questions when somebody will be asking you how you are going to solve it. So tomorrow also, Sunday also I can keep class. Not at all a problem for me. You people present please, I will keep class. I have not at all problem. Not at all a problem. So if latest rectum is given to you, latest rectum is given to you 9. Okay. Latest rectum is given to you 9 and latest rectum is given to you how much beta? 9. 4 into 8. So 9 by 4 will become 8. Find equation of parabola when directrix is always positive. So equation of directrix is always positive. So how we are going to solve this question? Come on, solve this question, please. So directrix equation is always positive. Then what can be the equation? Can you tell me? So here one simple content is there. One simple content is there. Latest rectum will be equal to 4a. Okay. So now A latest sectum is given as 9. So 9 by 4 is equal to A. Done. 9 by 4 will be equal to A. Now equation of parabola can be anything. Equation of parabola can be anything in this situation. It can be y square is equal to 4 into 9 by 4 by, sorry, x, or it can be y square is equal to minus 4 into 9 by 4x. But they're telling directrix must be positive. Equation of directrix must be positive. Means whatever values are there, it is positive. So when we will be talking about like this, so if parabola is like this, directrix is negative. So this part we will not take. So wherever negative will be there, directrix will become here. Here in this case, directrix will become x will be equal to 9 by 4. Understood. So this situation when the parabola mouth is here, directrix equation x is equal to 9 by 4 is positive. Another, so this answer can be accepted. So this one will be accepted. Now another situation is x square equal to minus 4ay. Understood. So that is x square is equal to minus 4 9 by 4. So A will be like this. So negative section means if this will be going down, then only directrix y is equal to 9 by 4 will be positive. So here when the parabola, yes. So here whenever equation will be negative, directrix will be positive. And with the help of latest sectum, you can find A. So these are the two things you can do to solve the questions. I hope you might have understood better this one. Till here understood? So this is exactly some situations where we are solving questions. Now we will be going for some easy questions. Means now application based questions of parabola. Payoja, are you there in the group? So now application based parabola questions we are going to check. If you people will say means continuously I'll take class. I don't have any problem for conducting classes. But you people will be there means okay. Now look at the next part is if a parabolic reflector is there. Now you understand. Here they are telling that one parabolic reflector is there. Parabolic reflector means it will be in the shape of a parabola. So parabolic reflector of 20 centimeter depth is there. So this is parabolic reflector. This is NCRT question, and this is what you called. This is NCRT example question, Ishi. This is NCRT HOTS question or example question. So parabola reflector is 20 centimeter. So reflector part means distance. So this is reflector. That is LL dash. Reflector is LL dash. So parabola reflector is 20 centimeter. That is better. This part will become 10 centimeter and this part will become 10 centimeter. And we know later sectum always crosses through the, okay. So this side will become what? This part will become A, comma 10. Understood? And L dash will become A comma minus 10. So this is exactly parabolic reflector. Now its diameter and it is 5 meter deep, 5 centimeter deep. So this depth is 5 centimeter. Now they are telling find its focus. So depth is 5 centimeter. So if depth is 5 centimeter, then what will be its focus? So we will be solving first y square is equal to 4ax. So here this point is on parabola. Equation of parabola is this. So this point will satisfy the equation of parabola. So instead of x what we can put 8. Instead of y what we can put 10. So it will become 10 square is equal to 4 into a square. So 100 by 4 is equal to a square. Correct? So now it is exactly coming as 4 2s are 8 and 4 5s are 20. So a will be coming as 5. So definitely the depth is coming as 5 centimeter and that means this will become the vertex point also. Understood? This will become the vertex point also. So what will be the equation of the parabola? Y square is equal to 4 into 5 into x. So y square is equal to 20x. So this was the question they are telling that if a parabolic reflector is there. What is their parabolic reflector is 20 centimeter. This is 20, this is 10 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter. After that they are telling the depth is 5 centimeter. Depth is 5 centimeter. Find its focus. So we are not using that 5 centimeter. Very cleverly, what we did is we took the equation of the parabola, and in that we substituted xy value from here, and we came to know that how much is the depth. That is becomes the latest rectum location. That's what the diameter part will become the latest rectum here. So this is one of the most crucial part we have exactly used here. Please note down this question. Another NCRT question we will be doing. So what we will be doing is we will be solving another NCRT question. The next NCRT question is, now come on, go for this NCRT question. The next NCRT question is, come on Nishi, this one done, noted. See, another NCRT question is, come on, go for it. Let's go. So NCRT question is, the focus of a parabolic mirror is shown. So here one focus of a parabolic mirror is shown. So now look at it. This is exactly given as S is coming as 6, 0, and this point is taken as A, and this is the dotted line, and this is N 20, 0. Okay, this is coming as N 20, 0. They have given this question. This is x-axis, and this part is coming as L, and this part is coming as M. Okay, so now when you will be writing like this, how you are exactly going to solve this question? First you see, the focus of a parabolic mirror is this one. Now parabolic mirror means here, in this mirror, this part focus is kept. Okay, and at a distance of 6 centimeter, at a distance of 6 centimeter it is given from its vertex. If the mirror is 20 centimeter deep, means better this part will become 10 and this part will become 10. Okay, now find the distance LM. We need to find total distance LM. LM is equal to what? Again, what will be the equation, beta? Again, what will be the equation? The equation for the parabola, because focus point is 6, 0. So y square is equal to 4 into 6 into x. So y square is equal to 24, x is coming. Understood? Now, beta, this is the parabola equation. Okay. Now, what next we can do here? Here, this point is present, L part. So, if you will be seeing this point is present, so this distance will be, we don't know this distance. We will write it as AL. So, that distance we are not knowing, LN. This x distance we are not knowing now. But y distance at least we are knowing, this is LN. This distance is LN. Check Karunishi. This distance will be coming as LN. Okay. X distance is this part, sorry, this is not 20. This is 20. Depth is given as 20. So x value is 20. So y square is equal to 24 into 20. Understood? So y square will be, y value will be coming as root under 480. Y value is coming as root under 480. So root under 480 will become how much? This distance will become 480 means take 480 and it will become 240, 2120, 260, 230 and then 215 not coming, so 230. So definitely 4 root 30. So it is coming as 4 root 30. Correct? It is coming as 4 root 30. So this distance will become 4 root 30. So this distance will also become 4 root 30. So LM will become 8 root 30 units. So this is what. So they told this distance is coming as 20. So x will become here 20 and we don't know this one, so it will become LN. Okay. So next class we are going to study some more questions of parabola. Maybe tomorrow itself I will take the class. I will not wait now. Okay. Bye everyone. Good night. Nishija. Huh?